All right. When Alex Len got into a little bit of foul trouble tonight, when Tyson Chandler out, Alan Williams got the lucky job of defending Gobert for a little bit in the first half. What was your take on how he did?
It's a good challenge for both. Rudy is a force in the middle, shot the ball well from the free throw line. That actually changed the game. 14 free throw attempts converted on 13 out of 14, so that's big for him. Big time production from Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
Great for Alex Len to actually get their fight. And Alan Williams, you love him no matter what. He's always going to give you his heart, so we can live with that.
Yeah, Alex got his 2 fouls right away, and then he didn't get another foul until toward the end of the third quarter. It looked like he settled down a bit.
I like the fact that he came out and he was aggressive. There's a lot of pushing going on. You go either way, but a lot of times referees are getting a rhythm like we are. It's no difference. So I love Alex. Intensity and the fact that he stood his ground in the paint. Whether he fouled him or fought for the ball and tried to box out, he's a big guy.
Foul trouble is something that Marquise Chris struggled with in college. What did you see from him tonight as far as the kinds of fouls that he was committing?
Rookie struggles with fouls once they transition to the NBA, no matter what. It's just the way it is. You have to earn your stripes. Figure out the contact, the speed, everything is different. The positive for Marquise, when he goes aggressively, he goes aggressively. There was a play where he got an offensive foul on an attempted putback. He just knocked everyone down in the paint. And he's only a 19-year-old kid, so you imagine the strength he has now compared to how he will be around 23 to 25. He's going to be very dominant.
There were a lot of different combinations, obviously, but what did you think of the team's look when you went with 3 guards?
3 guards with TJ at the 4. So 4 guards actually. Brandon Knight, Bled, and Booker. I like that lineup a lot. They gave them problems, and TJ played well tonight. The ball moved, and no one cared who got the most shots. As you see tonight, what it could dictate in the season. Brandon Lettis is scoring. That's how it's going to flow some games. Hopefully, the majority of the games. When he comes off, he's a great scorer. Want to put him in position to be successful.
How valuable has this been for TJ to guard Kawhi, Gordon Hayward, and where do you see his activity level?
I would say he held his own. A great steal at half court on Gordon versus Kawhi, battling him in the post, and just the second half was the best he defended him. That was amazing. So he's getting great opportunity, great experience defending dominant 3-men. That's one thing we want to see out of him. We want to see him grow. But TJ has been great, man. TJ's growing up in front of our eyes as a basketball player and as a person. You see the maturity coming. You see his game growing right in front of you. Once he get his rhythm and hitting those runners, those touch shots, he's going to be unstoppable. But he hasn't played since January. It's great timing for him.
Marquise looked really athletic out there, just bouncing all around, but he only made 4 of 15 shots. Was he a little bit intimidated by Gobert, or do you just think he was just trying to do too much into the rim?
No. If you ask him that, he'll laugh. He's intimidated by anyone. He might be one of our toughest players, and we have to calm him down sometimes. He gets scrappy. He's a rookie. And we told Marquise, your job is to bring energy, be active first. By being active, you're going to get opportunities to score. Not flip it the other way. Not look to score and then be active if it's not working. So his activity is what we want. As far as scoring, we have enough guards who can score, but naturally he's going to find his scoring.
Dragan spent some time late guarding Trey Lyles, and Dragan was on him like blue for most of the night, but then Lyles was making his shots anyway. Do you think that was a good learning experience for him?
It was a great experience for him. If you remember last year, Trey started out kind of like Dragan, kind of like trying to find his niche, find his flow. The biggest difference, and I'm not sure how old Trey is, but Dragan is still 18. So we want to give Dragan an opportunity just to get on the court. He had a good putback. Baseline shot was great. We want him to be more aggressive offensively. And once he finds his rhythm and become legal, I think he'll be a pretty good player.
when you try and tell a player when you can see like they're open on the perimeter, on like a catch and shoot and pass it up,
they're unselfish. I mean, I can't tell a guy to be selfish. Like I said last game, we started out with 2 unselfish. No one was trying to score, attack the rim. You see at this game, guys move the ball, pass the ball. Eventually, once the rhythm starts, you get your rotational guys in, the regular season start, you get further into preseason, you'll see shots being more aggressive.
So Dragon's really quiet, and he looks a little bit sometimes tentative offensively, but he went in there and defended those two Withy blocks, or he made blocks against Withy on those dunk attempts. Did that show to you that he really is fearless, even though he looks like he's just kind of emotionless out there?
Man, when I was 18, I was moving from Kansas to Los Angeles, trying to find my way through UCLA. I can't imagine being 18, being in the NBA, being in another country, and you're defending Joe Johnson. So sometimes Kawhi. So for Dragan, the experience and opportunity is the most amazing thing you can get at this age. We understand there's going to be some challenges, but we also believe past those challenges on the horizon, and it's his journey with his purpose, of his pace. Can't compare them at the same time, any of the rookies. Once he arrives, he will arrive. It's going to be very unique and powerful. He's a unique shot blocker. He comes from nowhere. He's active. Once he gets on the wing and get comfortable with strength out of being from late teenager years, maybe 19, which he turns soon, and build up an NBA body, finishing in transition, and scoring and defending will come naturally.
Was this about as good as you could expect from Brandon Knight, the way he looked, the way he played, attacking the rim, or is there more to go?
He played great. I think he has a lot more to give us. Once guys get into NBA shape and game shape, which happens over preseason, it's going to be tough to stop. It's big time for B-Knight. No questions from Paul.
Amazing.